Okay, I'm back at 12685 Ford Line Road, Southgate, Michigan. Uh, there's so much. I mean, I can't cover it all, but when I started working for this guy, we're going and doing jobs, digging out basements, cutting trees. He'll cut trees on the neighbor's fence in their yards. And then there's arguments. You broke my stuff. You used my rake. I've had to bring tools. He won't use tools. Most of my tools are either missing or broken on the jobs, run over by machinery, almost run me over, have me get into trenches and other men get into trenches without permits, without cages, over your head, and tell them this is going to cave in. Oh, it won't cave in. One caved in on me on Grosse Ile. Then he had me do it again. If not, you're living in my house. I'll make you move. If you call the police on the neighbor for threatening you, feeding rats, or her 10 cat smell coming into your kitchen, I'll remove you. And like with no rights, no nothing. He showed up here the other morning with a dumpster that he removed all this asbestos. He wanted me to put my stuff in there, like just go homeless and, all the work you've done, you're 15 months banked up, that don't mean nothing. Getting to work every day in the spring, I've worked 10 days, been paid for 7, I think. They ripped me off 2 days. I told them I'm not working for you ever again. Oh, well, you can go work for other people. And I went to work that evening for a guy. When he got home from work, this guy calls me and just barely starting into the job. I should have just not even answered. I just got done sending him a truckload of text detailing how much of a crook he is, how much he's affected my life, how this house is a shamble. I'm not working for you. I'm done. He called me. Oh, Mike. Yeah. You're not going to believe what I just did. I sat quiet like, God dang, I'll believe anything that you tell me that you did. Trust me. I just backed in a guy dumping a load of dirt up in Dearborn. Nolan Street, Dearborn. No medical card to drive a semi. Backed in, the man ordered a load of dirt. He backed in, dumped it, broke his basement, now just stood it back up and poured concrete down it. That's not right. And they're home flippers. They don't know any better. They're just homeowners. They're just people that want to make money. They don't know anything about the trade or safety. Now this basement wall's sitting there. They're going to build a house on it, and that basement wall could come down on the family that buys it later. He picked up extra work. So he gets lucky. He stands this wall up. Guy's okay with it. He picks up extra work, brings his drug addicts and alcoholics drinking on the job. I should have hung up on him. I told him, okay, I'll come there tomorrow. I have a job in the morning, but I just work late that night and put off the job in the morning. Went there to help this guy, okay? I couldn't turn him down. I just don't have the heart for it. I go there. Oh my God. The same mess, you got crumbled mud that's already been wet. It's no good. It doesn't have any properties left, and it's clumped. It's hard to use. You can't really use it. Every single job. Taking it off of job sites and neighborhoods. Oh, this is some mortar. No, I buy mine fresh. And so you got some drunken guy there that's building a house, hundreds of grand. He brags how he ain't paid taxes in 10 years. Making hundreds of thousands of dollars, stand there drunk, not working all day. He gets paid. I'm working all day just to clean up, just to get it. They don't have the materials there, nothing. I laid what I could. They said they'd have a laborer and all this, and none of it went right. I didn't get paid. I had to leave the job. This is not going to be profitable to me. I wasted my day. I leave. The man begs me, will you come back? He shakes my hand. I'll pay you myself. And I told him I've been getting crooked, and the guy has me come up here to save his butt, and then he leaves me the same way with all this junk to work alone, all this stuff. And I got other work I could be making money at. I didn't make any money that day. The guy gave me $50. I come home the next morning, they're at my door. Dave Brandt and some other Walter guy that's running this thing come to my door telling me, well, I can lay then I'll wait here, you go lay them. I don't want to work, I don't want to bother with it. I was up there, I left. I told the guy I'd come back, but I know you're going to do the same thing. Oh, I got laborers. We're going there, this, that, and the other. And I told the homeowner, if I'm coming back to do this, have everything here. Oh, we'll move the block. We'll do this. We'll get everything ready, everything cleaned up. And I said, and don't have them here. The drunks, the drugs, all the bull crap. I don't want it. I'll leave again. I got up there, I stay there the whole day like a fool. The drinking, the drugging, they ain't ready. They're in the way. They took this guy's brand new dumpster. These people brought him, and he put it in his name, the homeowner did. These guys he called one of his thugs, this guy that backed in and broke his wall, calls one of his thugs. They pick up a foundation and everything, overload the dumpster, rip the dumpster. The guy's get $5,000, destroyed this. If he don't pay the $5,000, then the company eats the money. There's still damage on every job. Very, very dangerous. 3 accidents in his vehicle in one day. Dropped a 50-foot tree on me after we're cutting little brush and little trees. I'm running them to the chipper. All of a sudden, hey, Mike, I turn around, there's a 50-foot tree, hits me. I'm not even sure if my neck's not broke. I got really strong neck muscles, but it's really hurting. My shoulder and neck, I can't even move it right half the time. And then he's coming over, oh, my shoulder hurts. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do me a favor? And then don't pay me. The first day I moved in, he was supposed to help me move. He says, oh, I'm going to be busy that day, and I'm going to be busy today. So I go moving myself. I get one load over here, get it in the driveway, doors open, garage door open, stuff laying in the driveway. He pulled off the truck, taking it where it needs to go. He pulls up. He ain't going to help me really quick. He says, come on, get in. I need your favor. We got to go do a drain. So I'm not getting paid. He didn't help me move in. He's going to be busy all day with a family, but now he's working. Only making a few bucks, so he can't pay me. Leave your stuff in the driveway. It'll be all right. I had to jump up in the truck instantly. Been running all day, haven't ate nothing. I'll go up and help him work for free. Come back in the dark. Well, after, it'll only be an hour. Come back after dark and my stuff still sitting in the driveway. First day he got me in this house. Modern day slavery, and it ain't quit. All his workers say the same thing. They're living in the homes. People mentioning wiretapping and videos and stuff. I don't know. And there's great need for an investigation. Everything under the sun has happened. Dropping machines off the back of his trailer into roadways. Driving machines into things. It's every day. Cutting trees on top of a house. Cutting trees onto someone's fence. And then just expect them to take some damage. A neighbor, not even a customer. Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's their fence. Can I come over and cut it on your fence? He wouldn't live like this. He wouldn't work a day for a man like him. He wouldn't live in this stinking house, and he'd done being calling the police and everyone else. I'm trying to get him to sit down with me with an arbiter. Come up with what, but I'm not taking no money from him. I'm not playing, because then they'll be saying bribery, which he's doing bribery. I'll pay you your money. I'll give you your money. Not all of it, but I'll give you some money for working. But you have to move out of the house and break another illegal agreement that he's already changed and did whatever he wanted. That's bribery. Give up your rights. It ain't lawful for me to request it, but I'll give you money if you move out. That's bribery. I'm not getting into no blackmail stuff. He came here the other day fanning out thousands of dollars and hundreds. Oh, I'm going to give you some money. I'm not taking no money. My guy's watching from across the street, said he's got papers. I opened the door, took the eviction papers. Cat pee and a dangerous drug situation. His men bringing drugs, walking through my house, him taking me out of here to work, and then circling back, him and his people at my house. I can't lock my garage door because I got to leave that open. They got to put tools in there. That garage was to be mine, for me to operate a business and protect my tools. I've had all my tools stolen, my house burned down. I'm damn well nervous in every which way, and he's doing it on purpose. And cameras with little pieces of tape, a guy tells me, and then he's telling me all this filth. Every one of his workers, his nephew, all this stuff. It's ridiculous. There's no reason for anyone to have to suffer through this. And all I want is for him, I can't be here. He's got to fix this house, got to be torn down likely. He wasn't supposed to tear it open till spring. And then I was supposed to work every day in spring. Nothing went the way it is. No one gets what they're told. It's just abuse after abuse after abuse. Driving around, talking on the phone, literally fondling himself and crashing into lanes. One hand on his leg, next to his leg, you know. One hand on the wheel or his knee and texting on the phone, swerving lanes. Stays on the freeway on the exit until it's the last minute, then swerves over through the two white lines and continues down the freeway. Winds up on another exit, realizes at the last second, cuts over and gets back on the freeway. All day long, every freaking day. Every day. He's supposed to have insurance for my truck. He lied. He never gave me the proof of insurance. Sure enough, he hasn't done anything for me. I've done favors, work all day, don't get paid. We make a price, then he don't want to pay too much. Oh, that job got messed up. Yeah, you did it the wrong way. You broke stuff. I had to work longer and harder. Now you're going to make $2,000 and I'm going to make $100. He's not even licensed, didn't pull a permit, didn't do it on this house or anything. Just a thug criminal, and no one will stop him. I'm calling out to the public for help. Please help him guard me, because he's going to have his people come and hurt me. Police or whatever. Every time I get scathed by these criminals. This is my industry. I've worked my whole life. I'm state certified. I was in the union. I know how to do the work that I do, and I won't do work that I don't know how to do. He's purposely destroyed me. Purposely. I'm not furthering along. Every job I do is some ghetto false mud that's already ruined, already setting up. You can't do a nice job because he's only getting the jobs that no one else will take, so they're garbage. It's not furthering my career. It's not furthering my life. I just wasted another year. I made 7 days pay this spring. And the rest is doing him favors, cleaning up this stupid yard. Now I got to move out and I don't get my 15 months banked up, $200 a day for well over 60 days. Gas leaking into the area, he tells me 3 days. Oh, it ain't. It is. It's blowing right out of the vent into my face on the bath in the toilet. You can't escape that. You can't turn off the heat. You freeze. That's why it wasn't supposed to be torn out in the winter. And anyone knows why it's winter and you're going to tear it apart. Tear the walls outside. Take everything out. Bust one hole out that's already, the wall's rotten and a window fell into me. Cut that whole wall out. Park your trailer there. Throw everything out of this house. No, I had to put it in the bags, carry it around, spread the dust everywhere, work 10 times harder. There's something eating the mind when you crash 3 times in a day, you know, and didn't report any of the crashes, didn't report any of the incidents where he's almost killed me. There's no incident report, I can assure you. He didn't even have my name. He moved me in front of an elementary school and didn't even know my name. And then the dangerous drug situation, oh boy, I'll save all that for court. Trust me, it's an ugly situation. I've done nothing wrong. I've been here working. There ain't no drugs here. His guy's in here smoking a weed, growing it at home, does all his houses, but ain't licensed. On one video, I can't put it on here because it shows their face. He's talking to this guy and he's telling him, oh yeah, see, the building inspector came here, gave him a permit, gave him a ticket. Yeah, this is going to be hard for you, Walt. Now with building inspectors and this and that, it's going to prove impossible. Because they can't do anything to satisfy the Michigan building code. That's why it would be hard. I mean, duh, that's a plain, bold confession. Walking around, no teeth, chicken chest pushed out, gets out of his truck, comes up to my window. First thing, I'm sleeping, just waking up. Hear his car door, look out. He gets out of his truck, leaves his car door open, comes straight to my bedroom window and was doing something. Either he had a key hidden in that hole outside the window, or he's peeping in on me. Maybe he's leaning against the wall peeing in the front of the house in front of an elementary school. I don't know what he was doing, but came right to my window. looking in. And then I'm gone. He's walking through the house, got the front door open. He's in the back door, got things plugged in this room when there's plenty enough. Just making me uncomfortable. They're thugs and criminals. Please help me shut them down. Please help me shut them down. Much more to come.